Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Just getting set up here. So I decided to just go live, but I am getting set up. So just give me a minute. Okay. 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 All right. I think everything is good. Y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me. Y'all can see me okay? I can't find my phone. That's where you saw me looking because usually I test it from my phone, but I can't find it. So y'all can hear me, right? Because I don't want to start talking. Okay, great. Hi guys, welcome. So I've been saying for I don't know, the past week and a half that I was going to go live tonight, August 30th. I couldn't go live tomorrow night because I have two things going on. I have two sessions tomorrow night, so I'm kind of busy on Wednesday nights. But I wanted to do Tuesday nights because it's still the end of the month to me, right? You know, the 30th, the 31st, still the end of the month. So welcome everybody. Please hit that like button so that way YouTube, the algorithm can recognize, the engagement and push this stuff out here. I know you guys may not think sometimes that the likes help or leaving a comment, it doesn't help, but the algorithm is a computer. So it recognizes engagement. So if you watch it, if you like it, if you comment, if you hit the bell notification, all of that helps me to kind of change the face of wealth, right? And so thank you guys for being here tonight. I'm gonna get to the comments section. But yes, thank you guys. Come on in. I just wanted to give you guys a chance to come in. It is storming here where I live, so I'm hoping I don't get cut off. But if I do, then y'all know why. Okay. Like this storm sounds like it's gonna be one of those like storms. So if you hear it, if the internet gets wonky, that's why. Okay. But yes, come on in, welcome. I wanted to come on. I'm not going to be on like a long time. I try to come on live on the YouTube channel like once a month. Otherwise, I'm really doing lives privately with the different groups that I have going on, really trying to provide a setting where, people who go that extra step to support your sis, I really try to have that for them. So if they have questions, if we want to talk about news events, current events, money topics, anything like that, we can do that. And I don't have to worry about like bots and trolls and spam and all of that, right? So yeah, so welcome everybody. So let me go through the comments. Victoria, welcome. No, sis, it wasn't tomorrow, it was tonight, but I'm glad you got the notification, right? And you were able to come. Hey Desiree, yes, sis, be safe while you drive. Hi Raven. Hi Just Money. GP Nail Art. Precious Cargo. And wait a minute, Desiree, you said you tried logging into the Treasury Direct account. You don't remember? Do you like keep your passwords and things in a certain spot so that you don't forget it? Or I know sometimes like there's software that will remember your passwords for you. I think Google does it. I'm not like 100% sure, but I think that's, that's how it is. Hi Talia, welcome. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the video that I had posted earlier. Did you guys see it? Like leave me some comments. I want to like a thumbs up or a yes. Like did you guys see the video I put out earlier? So initially I was going to show you the products like through the live, but I was thinking it's kind of hard showing a product effectively through a live because as you all know, if you have never been live before, you're talking to a webcam. So I'm literally looking at a little circle on my camera talking to you right now. Sometimes I'll look down at the screen to see the chat and things, but you're literally looking into like a camera. So it's hard for me to kind of really show you the product as well as I could if I had like my mount set up and the camera and the lighting is right and I can really flip through the product or anything like that. So I figured, you know what, I would make a video first talking about everything, and then I would come live later tonight and really kind of give you some of the background and what really inspired me to do it. And like the rebranding. I don't know if you guys noticed like the logo change and the color change and things like that. And so I've been really trying to make sure I expand my brand the correct way, especially with FinCon next week. I've had so many great people who have been helping me behind the scenes, and that's what I really like. Sometimes when you grow and things, you forget, and a lot of the people, even online, like Jasmine over at Baddies and Budgets, will really reach back and take you under their wing and help and guide you if you're willing to listen. That's what I want to do for all of you when it comes to money and finance and investing. Like really, pull my hand back and help you guys down the path that we have gone. We have become millionaires. It took a long time, but it wasn't just kind of we just hopped into this. There's like a lot of networking and salary negotiations and knowing how to interview, and when you're in the position, knowing if you need extra training or not, knowing how to make connections, and then when you get the income, what to do with it, making sure you put your money to work for you versus you can have fun, but y'all know what I mean, like spend it and give it away, and then we have nothing really to show for it. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So everything that I create, that I make, you guys know. I mean, I think you can tell, honestly, even just making videos, I try to be really thorough, and I try to have the approach of it's okay, even though it may be scary, even though it's something that seems foreign. I really try to make it down to earth. Like investing can be approachable, paying off debt can be approachable, learning about cryptocurrency can be approachable. And I think you just sometimes need the right type of teacher or guide. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think experience can be the best teacher. And some people are just good at communicating or explaining things, right? And so yeah. So, so I don't know if you guys saw the video earlier, but I was really excited to for the workbook number one, because I've been working on this. I wanted something like, if I don't know if any of you have ever been to an actual financial advisor, but the paperwork that you would get is very professional. It's very sleek. It's not like a lot of color or anything like that. It is very streamlined. It's very tailored. It's very professional looking. And I wanted something that would mimic that, because when it comes to your money, I know we have like the fun challenges and things, but we really want to have a very serious approach to it, because we work very hard for it. We sacrifice for it. We deal with nasty employees and bosses and things like that. So we really want to make sure our money literally is doing whatever we want it to do, even if it's going to the nail salon. If we go, it's because that is what we determined to do, with our money. So I wanted to create something that would look like something you would receive, so that you can become your own financial advisor, because you are the best advocate at the end of the day for your finances. Not me, not a financial advisor, not anyone else you see on YouTube. It is you. But how do you get to that point? That is why I am here. I literally take everything we've learned. I have planners from several years ago. I'm a note taker, okay? I have stuff that I went back and really figured, you know what? I can break this down in bite-sized pieces for all of my investy besties. So, yes. So, let me see if I can kind of show you guys a little bit. So, you saw it in the video. So, I really took my time. This is a black, really good, sturdy vinyl cover. And I like that it was really sleek. It had like a glossy look to it. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the lighting is right and I'm in frame, but y'all get it. Y'all get it, right? And so I really wanted to open up with the first page, which is your finances are a corporation. At the end of the day, you need to treat your finances like that. If you track it through a spreadsheet, if you track it through a planner, if you track it through this, you need to have a close eye on what your money is doing. Low income, fixed income, no income. Your investy bestie niece does the same thing. You need to know, even if you get an allowance, your children are getting allowance. Where's your money going? What are you doing with your money? Because you may not think a couple dollars here and there doesn't add up. It adds up. Okay. It adds up. You don't think $5, $6, $7. No, it adds up. And we want to make sure that we don't waste any of our hard-earned money. So yeah, and I have like chapters in here. So and thank you so much for buying I know a couple of you have already purchased it. So let me just say this real quick. These are made. So this is a physical product, right? And I do have this digital version up on the site, but this is physical. So you see the coil, the spiral coils, and the cover and all that. This is made. So there is only a select amount of these available. Okay, guys? So that's why I was saying, like, if you want it, make sure you go grab it. I did attach a sale to this. I think it's 10% off until this Friday, because I wanted to give it until the end of the week. But it's while supplies last. So this is what it looks like. And so we have some SMART goals. I'm trying to make sure this is kind of weird because I'm looking at the webcam talking to you guys and I'm looking at this. It's kind of weird when you do these lives, but y'all see it, right? SMART goals. I'm a big fan of SMART goals, and I'm going to have a video about that in September. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Love SMART goals. But look at this. The first page is, but first, budget. So before you can think about investing, paying off debt, sinking funds, even an emergency fund, Lord knows cryptocurrency, real estate, you have to have a budget. Your budget is your financial foundation. If that is not secure, you cannot do any of these things. You need a budget. Corporations like Apple, Tesla, Amazon, they have fiscal budgets that they operate from. Okay. So you need to make sure you have a working, realistic budget for yourself. That is so important. Make sure and I know sometimes, look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When we first started, doing budgets was not like something I wanted to do. I kind of knew, like, yeah, we kind of in a hole. I don't want to have to see it and look at it to realize that, but you do need to have that, like, come to Jesus moment with your finances. You have to look at the numbers, and because I think once you do that, you know where you're starting from. A lot of people have a false representation or idea of where their finances are if they never look at them. They'll think, oh, I think I'm in like $10,000 worth of debt. And you don't realize that with interest accruing, you miss a payment here and there. That 10,000 is actually $25,000. And then you're in shock. Like you're shocked. And so I try to tell people, you got to face the music sometime. And this is why you have products like this that make it, approachable and easy for you to do that. Okay, guys. But yeah, so that's that. And I have chapters. So I have a chapter on investing, as you guys can see. And I have like these quick reference guides, really simple language, nothing too high tech or too investy, that will kind of make you guys confused or lose you guys in the process. I want you guys to not be afraid to. I know a lot of people tell me they're fearful about it. Like not just investing, like trying to buy a house is scary for them. Trying to pay off debt is a scary thing. Fear is a very real thing. But I do believe with knowledge, financial literacy, I keep talking about that, is very, very, very important. And the thing is, a lot of us, grew up in environments where financial literacy was not a thing. I know sometimes we think like you should know this. Not everybody know it, the way that we would. So, I view it as my responsibility to make sure it's approachable and easy for you guys to understand, because sometimes that's how our environment, that's what our journey was. But with technology, with the internet, with resources like this, there really is no excuse nowadays. I mean, technology in this sense is a great thing because you can go online, we can have these, what we're doing now, talking to each other, encouraging each other, like almost in real time. I know it's a live, but it's still in real time, so that you can feel, brave enough to go ahead and tackle your finances. So yes, 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 yes. Let me read the comments. Hi D. Hi CLK771, new subby. Thank you, thank you. Hi Ina. Yes, you bought yours. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys like supporting me. Like seriously, I hope that you see the value and hope that you see the care that I put, in anything that I have. I don't just sell. I have to stress that I don't just sell anything just to sell it. I really make sure that anything that I do sell, number one, there's a video attached to it. So if you want to know about like estate planning, I actually made a video a couple months ago about having a will and why it's important to have one. But I do have an updated version of that video coming out in September too. And also in our study groups, in our private study groups, we're going to be talking about that. That's our first topic in September. So if you want to sign up, I'm going to share my screen in a few minutes and take you to my website so that I can talk you through it. But that's going to be our first topic. So we've been going through the summer picking one money or investing topic like the stock market, taxable accounts, things like that, and really talking about it in detail. We're going to continue that, but our topic in September is estate planning. So we're going to talk about wills. We're going to talk about life insurance. We're going to be talking about power of attorneys because we need to have this conversation. We need to have the conversation. So in that study group, get ready, and I'm going to make like a general video about it for the YouTube channel as well. But yeah, we really, talk, some deep stuff in our private groups. Okay, guys. So if you want to join it, check out the website. Let me see. Hi, Aaron. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it does add up. People don't think that, little amounts don't add up. Goodness gracious. They add up. They really do add up. So let me see. Let me continue to walk through this. So I have some cute trackers in here to make it easy for you guys. And I wanted to stick to black and white. Originally, I had it in color, but I was talking to my husband about it. And you can make some really nice luxe looking products in black and white. I really tried to use good ink. That is a thing. Good paper, like I said, coils, put some like floral designs. If you can see it, not on that page. Where is it? Right here. Hope you can see it, guys. Just doing this live. That's why I did that video. So make sure you check the video because you can see it out better. But I wanted to make sure that the design was very chic but professional looking, right? Because this is our money at the end of the day, especially if you plan on growing your money over the long term. But yes, so I'm going to take you guys to the website. Oh, and I have a spot in here, like at the end of each chapter, I have a notes because, like I said, I'm a note person. I am a note taker. I believe in documenting things, writing things down. And I do go back and refer to my notes on a regular basis because sometimes it's hard to remember like every single thing, but I do. So yeah, I have that. And I know a lot of you like this. So thank you so much to everybody who supported me with this. This is a tote bag. So I will be taking this to FinCon with me. Again, this is another way for me to, put my brand out there. And I can tell you that when I take this stuff out, people do ask me about it. Like it does get noticed and it looks cute. It has, simple, it's like a simple chic look. I really, really do. I do like it. I really, really do like it. So I'm going to take you to the website, but I have a question. So let me get the question. Stacy, you said I have the original download. Yes, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Like, I do appreciate you guys. You Need a Budget. You Need a Budget is really, really awesome. I know a lot of people like You Need a Budget as well. And I hear great things about it. I don't use it because I like using spreadsheets, but You Need a Budget is awesome. Let's see. Barbara says, hello, mommy trader. I just got on and want to know if you're still doing the monthly challenge and buying a specific. Yes. So I did talk about in that video I did earlier today. So the investing challenge is continuing to go on. So my plan the first year doing this was to go through each of the 11 sectors of the stock market. A lot of times when people invest, they just kind of jump into it. They don't take the time to really understand the sectors and the different industries in the stock market. They don't try to come up with a strategy or like, what are you trying to achieve when it comes to investing? And I wanted to make sure I had an approach that was easy for beginners. So instead of me just kind of saying, do this or do that, I put a couple of companies up, a couple of ETFs up, and I have all of my subscribers vote. And then whatever the majority picks is our picks for the month. So August marked the 11th sector. So if you're just joining the channel, we've been doing this investing challenge since last October. I announced it last September, and we've been doing this every single month. I have been putting these polls up faithfully every single month, coming back here every single month, trying to guide you guys. But now that we've gone through all of the sectors, I wanted to do something a little twist to it to keep you guys encouraged, because I don't want you guys to lose interest in not just investing, but just over your finances overall. So starting next month, we're going to have themed month investings. So what I'm going to do is pick a theme that's, we know usually occurs in that month. So September is back to school. So tomorrow I will have a poll up, and I will have a couple of companies that you may not think are in the back to school sector or market, companies that have a lot of money in that market. Okay, I know we think about back to school as like clothes and shoes, but it goes much deeper. There's companies that manufacture school buses. Did you know that that's traded on the stock market? There's companies that provide power and electric to school buildings, college campuses. Did you know that? So we're going to kind of take the approach to the stock market that way, because I think it'll keep you guys engaged. Like, oh wow, I didn't know that this company really was considered a back to school company, but it really is, because without this company, our current like the current school system wouldn't function as well. So can you imagine it? Like no school buses. So that poll is coming tomorrow. Now, I will say that starting September, the ETFs will not be included anymore, because we already went through the 11 sectors. So what I'm going to challenge you to do, and I didn't mention that in the video earlier today, at the bottom of the investing challenge tracker, it says find a $20 extra minimum in your budget and put it in one of your current funds. Well, I'm going to challenge you to find that $20 and build up one of your current ETFs that we already have invested in. That way you can build up your share size. Okay. If you want to know like all of the stocks that we picked for the past year and all of the funds, I have a command center in my community tab. Just scroll down a couple of posts and it's right there. Every single sector, every single stock, every single fund that we all voted on and picked is all there, because I know like there's new people coming to the channel and they want to do it too. So you can catch up as well. There's people who are catching up. So again, don't feel like you're behind or you can't do it. You can get caught up and still do what we're doing. So I'm excited to show you guys like the polls tomorrow and some of the companies, because like it makes investing fun. Okay. It makes investing fun. And I believe in making things fun while you're learning about it. And you said you love the tote bag. Oh, thank you. You love it. I love it. I'm going to be taking this to FinCon. I cannot wait. And you guys see my shirt, right? It says, oh my goodness. Yeah. It says wealth builder and stock slayer. My cord is in the front of it, but y'all see it. Y'all see it. If y'all were watching the video earlier. So like I said, if you didn't watch the video earlier, I talk about this in detail. So make sure you guys go ahead and watch it. But I love my shirts. They're comfortable. You guys have seen me in that investy t-shirts. If you watch my videos, you have seen me in that black shirt with the pink and white writing a lot. You've seen me in that shirt quite often. And so I also wear that shirt like if I'm doing collabs with people, or if I'm featured on their channels and all of that. I do wear that shirt because it's about, branding. I talked about that, like rebranding my business, becoming more serious about my business, and not just becoming more serious about it, but again, providing value that you guys would appreciate. So let me share my screen and take you to my website. Okay. All right, you guys should see that. Let me put my face inside of, all right, there we go. I want to make sure I put my face inside of the thing, and I'm going to take this banner off so you can see the whole site. There's a lot going on when you go live. Like I'm pushing like multiple buttons. All right, y'all. So this is my website. So you'll notice my website has been updated and changed as well. And literally, when you come to mt1finance.com, you can literally just stay on the main page and get to everything that you need to. You have my intro or opening right here. Then I have so the coaching. So this is something that I've been asked about a lot. So I'm only taking 10 clients. 10 clients. So the spots are limited. So if you want to join it, this is your opportunity to meet with me on a regular basis. Okay. So whatever I know some of you have said that you just want to do this just to have somebody to talk to and be accountable to, like almost like going to see your therapist every month, but like your money therapist, if that makes sense. Yes, that's what somebody says. So I have looked at my calendar, and 10 10 spots, okay? And it's $100, but we meet once a month for an hour. We also have one 15-minute check-in during the month just to see how you're doing, making sure you're staying motivated. You will also get a tracker, and you will also get access to my 2 private lives that I will be doing every month starting in September. So yeah, those are the private money coaching clients. Again, this is if whatever your goals are. So if you want to approach early retirement on fire, we can do that in your sessions. If you want to focus on just financial freedom and getting out the whole, maybe getting, but having a good relationship with money, being able to talk to somebody in private where you kind of have a relationship, because this is about building our relationship too. This is for you. And I'm really, really am excited. Thank you to those of you who have already signed up. Like I said, limited spots because I'm only taking 10 clients. Coming down to the Investing Money 101 study group. So this is an extension of what I'm doing in the summer. So one of the reasons why I did not go live tomorrow is because I have a study group tomorrow. So again, this is about taking one topic and talking about it in crazy detail. Like it's almost like you go into a night class when you come to these sessions. Okay. So for September, we meet once a month and our topic is estate planning. So wills. We're talking about like funeral, like preparing for your own funeral and burial and why it's important, talking about power of attorneys, how to start. And in that workbook, I have some challenges for that so that you could get started with that. Again, it's a conversation that we all need to have, and we're going to have it in that group. So that's that. And then the last thing was the dividend group. And this is the dividend group only. Okay. So this is not Patreon with extra lives or anything. This is just a dividend group only, very beginner friendly. And we take one company, maybe two, and we just research those companies, talk about dividend payout ratios, ex-dividend dates. We look at management. I really try to make it easy for you guys, giving you strategies so that you can build up your dividend income and achieve passive income, because that's like the best type of passive income. And you see the prices. The dividend group is $15 per month. The study groups are $20, and the personal coaching clients is $100. So I think all really reasonable. And come down here. So these are all of my products. Let me actually go to this tab up here that says trackers, spreadsheets, and merch. So I do have a kids tee. So I was actually asked to do this, like if I can make a kids shirt. So my daughter, you saw Junior Investy Bestie, she had one on. I have one right here. We're taking it to FinCon with us as well, because she is a future millionaire. Our children are future millionaires if we set them up right. Again, we started late with our daughter. So don't feel like, because you didn't start when your kid was 6 months old, that it's too late. Your children have a lot of time. So every little bit adds up so that, you can give them a head start. And just wearing shirts like this around, again, it sparks conversation about money and finance, which I think we need to have more of, especially in today's time. And then you see the workbook is available in a PDF format. So if you want to download it and have it that way, you can do it. And if you want the physical workbook, that's the one that I have limited quantities of that you just saw. You can go ahead and do that. The workbooks will be shipped priority mail. That's included in the price. So you will have tracking and insurance and things like that. So it'll come to you in style. Okay. The tote bag you see right here, that's $30. I think it's a good tote bag. The shirt that I have on right here, I think this is so cute. Like, this is so cute. I love this shirt. I love all the shirts that I make, but again, I just try to make, cute, comfy while we become CEOs of our money at the end of the day, right? Face mask, all of that, the water, steel water bottle, and then the mug. So, and then the Investy Bestie shirt. I know you guys asked me about that. That's that right there. So I have something for everybody. I also have gift cards as well on my site, because I know some of you like to gift cards to people in your family so that they can come on and maybe have a session. I've had people do that, or give it as birthday presents so that they can get started on their own journey. I try to make it, again, approachable and easy. And like I said, representation. I've been told that from several of you, seeing another person of color, another woman, another mother, another wife, another person who grew up, the same way you did. I don't come from money, but I try to make it, easy to understand and to help you to get started with that first step. So that's the website. So yeah, y'all. Yeah. Yes, that's it. So that's everything. So if you, like I said, check out my website if you want to go ahead and purchase anything. I really, really do appreciate it. Like, I know sometimes I do say it, but I'm serious. Well, like, seriously, yo, I do appreciate it because I mean, if you go to YouTube right now and type in investing, it's hard to break through. I mean, the first 20 pages you see are all men. And I don't have anything against my brothers in the investing world, but there's a lot that, people like me could bring, women in general can bring, maybe young, like, just people from all different backgrounds that we could bring to the table. And so you guys are helping me do that. The more you watch it, the more you talk about it, share it, the more people that come over and their lives could get impacted too. We can truly, like I say it all the time, change the face of wealth, but I mean it, like truly change it, because sometimes our family's connection to this is us. Like, they would never look at the stock market or never think about paying off their debt if it wasn't like for us, like all of us kind of standing in the gap. So, it's a responsibility that I gladly take on, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So that's why I wanted to come on live, y'all. I wanted to come on live and just talk about it, talk about my passion behind it, why I did it, and hopefully you guys will support me. I would really, really do appreciate it. Oh, no problem, Aaron. No problem, Aaron. Have a good day, and thank you so much for coming by. Hugs, sis, hugs. But yeah, thank you guys. I I know I've been getting a lot of good feedback about it. You guys really love it, the whole cute and comfy vibe, but it's not like overly done. It's really a cool aesthetic, I think. And I did say and I think it was over in Instagram. So make sure you follow me over there if you're not following me on Instagram, because I'll post like in my stories, or I'll do like reels or things like that. But in another life, I have thought about like fashion design or just design in general, like putting colors and fonts and, different things together, styles, and see how they work out. So, yeah. Um, Victoria said, with this launching, are you still? No, no. So when COVID happened, or see the C word, I just said it. So sometimes YouTube don't want me to say that word. Sometimes the algorithm can be really funny, but I'll just say pandemic or the C word. But no, not since then, because it just didn't, like, you have to understand, when the pandemic happened, everything shut down. So I have a special needs son. So he has like a bunch of therapy services. He goes to school. He has a lot going on. So when the C word happened, it stopped everything. And then you have to understand, when you send children that have special needs to daycare, I mean, y'all think paying, and I don't want to say normal children, but you guys get what I'm talking about. When you send normal children to daycare, it's expensive, right? I mean, y'all remember those days. So when you have a special needs child who goes to daycare, the price gets turned up almost double. It's insane. Like, it's and the thing is, we send everything with them, but I understand it's more effort, it's more work, and with the pandemic, it just didn't make sense, like financially, like if you're going to work to pay for, because the schools were like, oh, we want to open, we like our schools anyway. I don't know how your schools were during the pandemic, but it was like on and off, on and off, on and off. And that was like chaotic for a special needs kid. Like, they're not going to school, they're going to school, they're doing virtual school, part-time school. It was crazy. Like, it was crazy. It just didn't make sense. But this was another means for me to get an additional income. Now, with my husband's income, I don't need to work. I don't need to work. But I enjoy being creative. I enjoy, like, helping other people. And so this blossomed into a business for me. And I really am happy about it. But it just, like, and the great thing about it is now our schools are starting back, like, in person for the time being, next week. Okay. So I'm in the Northeast. So I know some of your kids have already started school. Um, uh, my children, we start school in September. Actually, we start school after Labor Day. So it's kind of interesting, but as of now, they're saying the schools are open, they're in person. And again, it's just, sometimes it's kind of weird because, with a special needs child, he thrives on like, what's the word for it? He thrives on, like, what's, like, routine. That's the word. Routine. He thrives on routine. So if the schools are opening and closing, or his sessions are canceled, his therapy appointments, it makes it hard for him. So sometimes, like over the summer, or it's just easier at home. It's just easier on him at home. I can turn on the computer, he can have his virtual classes, and he's in a good place right now. But like I said, with school starting next week, he will be in person. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they stay open. But I mean, I get it if they have to close. But again, that's why I gave you the long roundabout answer, girl. But you get it. Yes, Barbara, that's the word I was looking for. Routine. I just sometimes it's like the word is like right there, and you can't get it, you can't grab it. But I've been talking a lot on there with like private sessions and stuff, so that's why, y'all. But yeah, I wanted to come on and just talk about you know the reason why I created a lot of things that I did. And again, like I said, thank you to those of you who have already purchased. Like seriously, I do appreciate it because I know it's your hard-earned money. I try to be respectful of, pricing, though, I want to get paid for my time and the work that I put in, but I try to make things reasonable. And so thank you to all of you who have bought from me, like seriously, even to the one person who bought before I even launched. Thank you, because that shows you trust me and I don't want to break that trust. Like I know some of you really, really watch the channel because you're trying to change your lives. And I don't take that lightly. So that's why I try to come on here and be consistent with posting videos or like the polls every now and then. Or if you follow me over on Instagram, I do that often as well. So I like seriously, I do appreciate all of you guys. Heart guys, heart stuff, heart stuff. But yeah, does anybody have any questions before I jump off here? Hey, April, welcome. Shout out to April. So if you guys have been hearing the whole BCL, like hashtag BCL everywhere, April was the founder of that. Make sure you guys go over and subscribe to her. She's awesome, so supportive, so caring. I don't know how she keeps track of everybody because I lose, like, unless she makes a post about it or makes a video, I literally don't know how she like keeps track of everything. But she's super organized, super down to earth, super nice, super friendly. I'm serious. Like, I'm not saying that because she's on here. Like, anybody that's in this chat that know who April is will vouch for her. Make sure you guys go on over and check her out. But yeah, I did find my niche, Victoria. I did find it. So now I'm just trying to break through. And that's one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to going to FinCon next week, is because not only am I going with my daughter, who, though she will have just started school, this will be considered an educational field trip for her. So this will be an excused absence. And I think, she will get like some experience in the field. So, really as a teenager, going down there with like-minded people, being able to build connections and network at almost 16 years old. I mean, homegirl is going to be going into her adult years the right way. I didn't have that same start growing up, but it's about, creating new habits, good habits for our children, our nieces, our nephews, our grandbabies. Whenever we learn, we can, put that information into them and instill it into them. But I cannot wait for FinCon next week. And like I said, I may go live. It depends on if my schedule is free or not, because I have so much already kind of booked and collabs going on with that. So I don't know, but I am going to try, considering my birthday is next Wednesday. Yes, your girl will be 38 years old. 38. Somebody asked me, how do you feel about turning 38? I feel fine. I feel fortunate and blessed to be in my right mind. I've been to many funerals of young people. So to be able to, grow and age is a gift. Being able to wake up, with my health and my family and just, some of the things that we may take for granted is a blessing. So I can't wait to, as the young people say, turn up at FinCon next week and just be able to spend time with my daughter, because in 2 years she's gonna be gone. Like she's gonna be out the house in 2 years. We don't think, like, literally it felt like I had my daughter, then she started kindergarten, then she was going to middle school, and then she went to high school. It literally felt like that. It felt like we just skipped several years, but you don't have them long. And so I wanted to be able to go down there and just spend time with her. We're going over to Magic Kingdom one night to the Mickey Halloween party. And I may, like do a little live while we're there, but just to spend time connecting with each other and building our relationship as well. That's so important for me to have a good relationship with my daughter because I didn't grow up having the best relationship with my own parent, so that's important to me. Barbara says, can you buy stock for your adult children without them knowing? I don't want them to sell it. I want them to hold on to it so that they can have something in their future. So Stacy gave a really, really good response to that. If you got their social security numbers, now keep in mind, if something happened to you, God forbid, Barbara, they wouldn't know that you had this money for them. So one of the things that if you look into this wealth workbook, you're going to hear me talk about a little bit about beneficiaries. So you need to have somebody responsible that you can depend, that, like I said, responsible, that can manage and step in for your affairs if something happened to you. Because I have talked to people, I have heard this too, where people have like set up accounts for somebody else and then something happened, like they didn't die, but they were in the hospital, so they couldn't communicate. And the person had no clue. Like nobody had no idea, like this account was set up. So having a beneficiary attached, like somebody who you could trust, like even if it's like a best friend, or somebody who you just have a close relationship with, make sure you have beneficiaries to everything, even your investment accounts, because Fidelity will let you add beneficiaries. So will Vanguard. So will Robinhood. You go and you add a person who can like step in for you, who could sell your positions for you if need be. And this is where like power of attorneys come in at too. We talk about that in that workbook, and that's what we're going to talk about under the estate planning, because this is really important. This happened to my grandmother. My grandfather died, and she didn't know where anything was. Like we really was searching. I was calling so many insurance companies with his social security number, had to get the death certificate and all this other type of stuff because she just didn't know where it was. So we're going to be having those conversations, y'all. We're going to be having this conversation. So yeah, does anybody else have any questions? I want to be off of here before 8:00 because I have a session after this. So anybody have any questions? Make sure you hit that like, okay? Make sure you hit that like for your sis, okay? But yeah, D says, yes, you're doing that for your baby sister. You're a really, really great big sister, D. I see you, girl, over there. Keep going. Hey, Yvette. Hello. Stacy said, you're loving the summer study group. Tomorrow is our last session for the summer. Can you believe that? Like Yvette and Stacy and several of you who are in the study groups that may be watching this replay, I feel like we started our first session. We had our first session at the beginning of June, and I feel like we just kind of ran through it. The time just went by so fast. I can't believe our last session tomorrow. And my husband is coming at the end of that last session, y'all. Okay. So those who are in that study group, if you have any questions for him, send them to my email. Okay. But he is coming on to do like a Q&A with us for the study group. And this is like an incentive, a perk, because I do appreciate you guys. And so like, even with the private groups, and I will have them on in the Patreon too. So if y'all have any questions, for Daddy Trader, okay, you can write him down, and he's really big on like corporate workplace type of topics, networking, salary, navigating as a person of color, how to negotiate salary, benefits, things like that. It's really important. Like we don't think it is, but it's super duper important. Like if you want stock in the company, all of that good type of stuff. So he's going to be on the thing. So if there are no more questions, thank you all so much. Oh, I wanted to share something else. So I have some extra goodies that I will be including if you do get the physical workbook. So I have like these little stickers right here. Oh, you can't see them so much. These are like little decals you can put and decorate your books if you want. I also have some like black and white affirmation cards. So I'm going to have those included. It's hard to see, but I'm going to have those included with the workbook. I'm also going to have a cash envelope. So I know some of you, the lighting. Goodness gracious. Okay, y'all can see it on the angle right there. Okay, y'all can see it on the angle. I'm going to have that included. And on the back, you can note down everything. Again, because I know some of you use the cash envelopes, and you can have that with your workbook. And I'm going to be giving you a really cute bookmark. So in the workbook, I give you a challenge for buying books on finance and money and just leveling up overall. And I love bookmarks, and I love good bookmarks. Okay. So this is a good bookmark, and there's different colors that I have, and you'll have that included as well. And again, it's while supplies last. So once I sell out all of the physical workbooks, The extra goodies, they'll be with it, but that will be it. So yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. That's the live. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, send me an email. You can also send me a DM on Instagram. That's probably the fastest way is the DM because I have like an alert, like a notification bell on, which versus my Gmail, I have to like literally go in and check it and all of that. But yes, guys, thank you so much for supporting your sis. I'm trying to become the Oprah, y'all, of the investing world. And, you guys are going to help me get there. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in my next YouTube video. My next YouTube video is, I think, Friday, maybe Saturday. I'll have a premiere up for it, but it'll be either Friday or Saturday. And the study group folks, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Dividend folks for the Patreon, I'll see y'all tomorrow as well. So like I said, if you want to be a part of this, make sure you sign up. Again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.